everybody. Welcome, welcome in. How's it going? How's everybody doing? I myself am pretty tired. I I think it was a firework that went off last night. And when I say last night, I don't mean like 11 o'clock at night. Um, let's see, is my camera gonna focus? Is it too bright outside? There we go. What was I saying? Oh, um, they're fireworks. It's the 4th of July in the US next, well, I guess technically this week. Uh, and people go a little crazy and things with the fireworks. I'm not a huge fan of the fireworks. I don't know why it is having such a hard time with the light. Is it going to stay? It's going to behave? Light. Um, but yeah, I've never been a huge fan of the 4th of July. One, I don't like loud noises, sudden loud noises, especially. And I don't like fire in particular. I was always one of those kids that did not like sparklers. So I would just, they'd give it to me and I'd be like, holding it out there, not really wanting to do the sparkler. So I've never been like a huge fan. I've tried to make it fun for my son growing up though, because he's a boy and boys like things that are, you know, go boom, make fire. Usually, not all boys. Um, but I've, yeah. So anyway, the thing that bothers me the most, besides my little dog barking at all the fireworks and being terrified and hiding under, well, he doesn't hide under the bed anymore because our bed doesn't have it under, but he'll try to get into closets and burrow into like clothes or coats or shoes or whatever, and he'll hide there. So I don't like that for that reason. We usually end up, for the 4th of July, putting him in our bathroom, which is, it doesn't have an outside wall. It's like in the middle of the apartment. And we turn the fan on and we put his kennel in there and he sleeps in there so he doesn't have to hear the fireworks. But the thing I hate most about the fireworks is that people can't just keep it to the one day. Like it's the 4th of July. The 4th of July. That's the only day you should be doing the fireworks. It's the only day. It's not like New Year's Day where it's, everybody knows it's the first, but it doesn't say January, 1st or December 31st. It says 4th of July. And so anyway, last night I was awoken, not myself, but everybody in my house was awoken by a giant boom. I shot up out of bed from deep sleep. I was like, what the hell was that? Because it sounded very, very close. Like I could imagine if you were in a war zone and a explosion or bomb went off very close to you. That's what it was like. My dog sprung up. My husband sprung up. I talked to my son this morning. He sprung up. My little dog that sleeps in his room was barking. And yeah, it was apparently just a firework because I thought for a minute that somebody had maybe broken into our house and knocked something over as they were breaking in or broke down the door. But no, freaking fireworks. Curses. Anyway, so I'm tired. I'm on my second cup of coffee, which I usually have 2 cups of coffee, but I've usually not felt this like tired by this point. I don't know. It could also be the weather too. It's pretty gray. I know it looks bright outside, but it's gray. Um so but alas, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So tired. I'm also really annoyed because a coworker is going to be gone all this week because she's helping to sell fireworks for fireworks season. And I'm like, that is stupid. You have a job. Like, do your job. Do your. Mm, makes me mad. But I'm also very annoyed too because I have a small desk, and my husky thinks it's a good idea to cram as much as his body underneath the desk as possible. He cannot fit. He is in the way. I cannot move my chair at all. So I'm rather annoyed, but he looks rather cozy. So I guess I'll let him be free animals. Can you get out? Like, get out. Coda. Coda? No. He's gonna do the stubborn husky move. I'm feeling I'm feeling a bit grumpus today, everybody. But anyway, let's do some more world build. Oh, is he moving? Are you getting out? Are you gonna be nice? Are you getting out? Come on, you can do it. Are you stuck? Yeah, you're stuck because you're not supposed to fit in there. You're too big. You idiot. You want out? I can't really move my chair. I'm stuck. Come on. Come here. Nope. Now he just looks really sad and upset with me because I won't help him. But I literally cannot get out of this chair. It won't move. His body is in the way. Whatever. Let's do some world building. A whole new world. Okay. World building. No, not that one. New. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, there are the notes. Me and the screen. All right, so here are speaking's hard. Here are the notes from last time. We were working on a town, particularly a tavern that the group is stopping at here in the Feywild. And then these are the names of the tavern that we can use. I believe we started with the Whimsical Snapdragon was the one I liked. No, the Smart Dragon is the one that I liked the most. So that's the one they're going to, is the Smart Dragon Tavern. And then some characters that we'll meet there, bartender, barmaid. So we have Hartfinia, Trelia, Oleander River, Filvrel, Geoth. I write these names down, and I can say them at the time, but Giata, and then I don't know if we want Teodampos or Absandro. Teodampos, Absandro. I kind of like Teodampos more. And then there's gossip that they can pick up on that I'll write into it, and then different drinks that they can buy, different businesses that are in the town, and yeah. So that's kind of where we ended it. Would be chapter 7. What just happened? Where'd my thing go? There you are. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. I think I'm gonna take this off for a moment. Let's see if I want to keep working on chapter 7 or move on to a different one. think what I want to do is I think I want to do some exploration on monsters or beasts in the Feywild that we can that our adventuring party will have to eventually fight or encounter or something like that. I think that's what we're gonna do today. I just want to get an idea. I mean, I have an idea, but I want to get a better idea of the things I want to put in there. So I don't think we're going to need that. I think yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So AI viewers stream. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Blasted, Macad. I don't know what that means. But anyway, let's go ahead and look into the Feywild. What I want to do is get this up. There we go. I'll just run a Google search. Okay, so let's look up a manticore. Because that is one of the ones that I'm thinking of here. And I really hate that this dog is right under my feet. Coda, can you please move your body? Move. You stubborn husky. Dogs. Don't get a dog, guys. Not unless it's small. I think, let's see here. What was I doing? Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm not really super awake at the moment. Manticore. So they're pretty fun if you look at medieval pictures of it. Let's see. That's a good summary. Good writing. We'll just put that in our notes. Didn't I just... Okay. So there we go with that. Let's see here. What else? I know there is just a minute. I wanted to check something real quick. Do. All right, never mind. I don't know how to do that. I was going to do something, but I don't know how to do that yet, so I guess we'll live and learn. So we've got... I don't know, guys. I'm feeling really off today. I think... I mean, I'll go ahead with this dream, but I think I might be getting rid of the Sunday ones and just making it Tuesday nights instead, because I have a hard time on Sundays. I feel like focusing. Let's see here. Manticore, there are hags in the Feywild. There are so many things in the Feywild. I'm just, let's see, I'm just having a hard time here. I'm gonna move, well, no, I'm just gonna move the whole thing over here for a second. Oh, Displacer Beast. Duh. There's another one. A red cap would be one. What else? I wanted to look at this picture, but it's not letting me see what I want to see here. I'm not really seeing what I want here. Some of these pictures are pretty funny. Let's go back. Yeah, okay. My internet also is being rather slow. I guess you can have anything be a fey creature. Just put the word fey in front of it, right? Maybe some type of spider. Could do. Maybe like a gremlin or a griffin. Gremlin. Griffin. Is that how you spell griffin? That's an O-N. I don't think a harpy is one. Oh, a unicorn. And these are like encounters, or combat. It doesn't have to be maybe a dryad. How do you spell dryad? Forget. There you go, dryad. What else? Maybe a leprechaun? I think that's a pretty good list for now. I think that will work. Yes, that will work. So a hag, displacer beast, a red cap, a gremlin, a griffin, a unicorn, a dryad, a leprechaun. I feel like that's a pretty good list. I'm not putting any fairies or pixies or anything like that on there for now because I have reasons, but um, yeah. Okay. I think that honestly, guys, I'm having a really hard time right now focusing and all of that. So I think I'm gonna call time of death on this stream and just maybe try again working on this on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna get rid of my Sunday streams because I don't know. I feel like lately, like every time I try to stream on Sunday, it's just something happens or I'm not feeling well or I don't know what it is. So we'll try this again probably Tuesday. But thank you for being here, and I apologize that it was so short and we didn't get much done. But I'm just not feeling right. I'm trying to think. I took my meds, so yeah, I'm just feeling funky. Sometimes I get these weird, kind of like hypo. I don't know, one of a glycemia event. Um, and it kind of feels like that might be happening. So it's like my blood sugar drops. I'm not diabetic though, so I don't know. I just get it randomly. Usually when I'm starting to get sick or have like intense pain, I get these episodes. So it's a interesting one. I am eventually going to get to a doctor, but if you live in the United States, you know that doctor's visits are usually like months and months and months out. So we'll see. We'll see when I get in there. But yeah, no, I just get these weird. It actually happened on my first day of work at my new job that I currently have. Um, I got halfway through the day and felt really, really horrible, and then really, really hot. And usually when I feel that way, I just blow a lot of air on me and I can chill out. Fun fact, the last time that had happened, I was on an airplane twice. So I've had it happen to me on airplanes in particular twice, which is terrifying because you can't go anywhere in an airplane. You stuck there. So just had the cold air blow on me. It feels like I'm going to pass out, and I get very sweaty and hot, and it's just not fun. And yeah, so that happened at work on my first day of work at my current job. I've never had an episode that bad though before. It's always been minor. Like I can, calm it down and get it under control. And I just thought, just a random thing that happens. So I that happened at work, and they actually ended up finding me on the floor because it was like they were giving us like a 30-minute like little buffer lunch break, and I was in what would be my office, and so I had closed the door. Thank God it had a window on the door because I was just I was on the ground in a puddle and I couldn't move, and they ended up having to call the ambulance on my first day at my new job, and they didn't have a ramp to get the whatchamacallit up the bed or whatever it is. So they didn't have a ramp. They were in the process of building one, but when they built this building, it was 2 stairs going up. They didn't have an elevator or a ramp or anything that you need for people with disabilities or emergencies. So they were in the process of doing that, but I had to slowly make my way down the stairs, and it was very blurry. But yeah, that was my first day at my new job. So, fun times. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling that way a little bit. So, probably gonna go chill out for a bit. But thank you very much for being here again. I'm sorry it was a bust, but I'll try again Tuesday. Like I said, I think I'm gonna just get rid of this stream. But let's find someone to raid out to, shall we? Who do we want to raid out to? Who's on? Oh. There's a lot of people on. I kind of want to go to someone new, though. I think we'll just raid. Let's try Nerds with Dice. Why not? Yeah, it looks like they're playing. Let's see. Looks like they're playing a game of something. Oh, it's a charity stream, so awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and try them. And hopefully you guys like them. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful weekend.